Hi, I'm Coach Jey.
And I'm Coach Shay.
And you are watching Invite to Your Life TV, where we believe that you deserve to live your best life.
Yes, welcome back to week 2. We are gearing up for the new year here and for Recreate Masterclass. And as promised, I am bringing you the steps you need to take to get to a place of action so you can really fly in the new year and be successful.
Remember last week we were talking about how 40% of the action you take every day is based off of your habits and out of consciousness.
Right.
So we discovered what phase you were in and we identified it, and now we're working to get you into that place of action. So Shay's going to share some awesome tips on exactly how you can get out of that pre-contemplation mode and contemplation mode and prepare you to have those things that you want and be that person you want to be in the new year.
Here we go. I love this. The first step is that you want to identify your routine. How do you do that? Journaling. I love journaling. You're going to get out. You are going to go to the store. You're going to get yourself a brand new journal and a nice pen, and you're going to sit down at the end of every day, and I want you to write out what happened to you. What did you eat? What you had for breakfast? What happened during your day? Who did you come in contact with? And this is going to lead to your step 2.
So this is like detective phase. This is where you're getting to know yourself and being the scientist of your life and starting to understand what's happening in your daily habits.
Yes. So step 2 is that you want to identify the cue. So when you take a look at your day.
So by the cue, you mean the cue is what happens right before you take the action that you don't want to take?
Yes, the precursor. Okay. So let's say that your goal is you want to lose weight. If you look at your journal and you see that you're having a treat maybe 3 times a day after every meal, those add up at the end of the day. And I want you to think about
what happens before you grab the treat.
Exactly.
Okay,
so
cool.
Is it a habit? Did you have no thoughts at all? And you're like, well, I've just been doing that every day for like 3 months. Or did something weird and emotional have where you felt like you needed a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of comfort food?
Ooh, I love that.
Super
so you can
important.
identify those cues. That's going to tell you so much about yourself and those habits so you can kick them
Yes,
in the
you
butt.
can't actually create real change until you really know where that's coming from. You have to really understand that.
Awesome. So write those cues in your journal too.
Yeah. So after you've identified that cue, you want to pick the one thing that you really want to change. And this is where it actually, you might wake up and realize that the thing you wanted to change is actually a little bit different. So let's say that it's weight loss. Just pick one thing. I am going to eliminate 2 of those treats a day. If you say I'm not going to have any treats, or I'm going to change my entire diet and go to the gym and do this and do that, it's too many things. You've got to commit to the one thing at a time.
One habit and one cue and start there.
Yes.
Okay.
Then you need to make the decision that you're going to do it. Sounds easy, but it's a big step. You got to make that decision and commit to it. Then you need to believe that you can. I like to do this by saying I am changing, or I am. Start with an I am statement, not I will, or I can, or I'm capable of. Really breathe it in, and
I am is a powerful word. It brings in from the universe and initiates into your inner guide that you're already becoming that person.
It gives me chills just to talk about it.
And I love what you said, because beliefs, if you watched our last video about how beliefs are the foundation for every action and change in your life. So the beliefs are important, and I am is the key to start initiating that change right now in this second.
Yep. Then the next step is that you want to make a plan and build in rewards. So tell yourself what you're going to do and create a reward system for yourself to celebrate the fact that you followed through on a promise to yourself.
And rewards are fun!
Yes! And that's something that Jay and I can actually help you with. Like if you come into Masterclass, we love to help people plan and celebrate.
That's right, because you're actually forming new neural pathways in your mind when you create a reward system.
So we're going to take action on step 1 right now. I would like you to start journaling this week right away. Tell yourself what's going on in this day. We want to play the detective and we want to start looking for those cues, but you got to start with the writing first.
And then we're going to do the rest in Masterclass together, but you can't come to Masterclass without starting this week. So like Shay said, every day get started in your journaling, recognize those habits, and identify the cues. And then we're going to be giving the rest all to you.
Yeah, we're going to help you through it. I know it sounds like a lot, but we're going to be there for you. We're going to give you all the tools you need.
And we want to hear from you because this is a really interesting thing to initiate and get started on right now. There's a lot of debate going on between Shay and I. Actually, we talked a lot about this, and we want to hear what you have to say.
Right.
How do you feel about, instead of giving yourself this time off in the holidays, and sometimes I know I feel like I need it, you know, versus actually getting engaged before the new year and initiating and taking some action through the holidays, through Thanksgiving and Christmas?
Yeah, because I don't want people to check out in this time. I want them to check in. And it's hard to say, I'm going to cut something out, or I'm going to restrict myself, or get to work at a time when everyone is playing. But I think you can find joy and play while still staying true to, you know, the principles and the things that you want to do for yourself. So what do you think about that? Is this time to work?
Are you going to give yourself total break because you think that's what works best for you? Or are you going to take some of these things and try to actually start early to prep yourself for January? We want to hear your thoughts on that and what you plan to do in the comments below. And Shay and I are going to share our opinions as well.
Yep. So we'll see you next time on Invite to Your Life TV. Thank you so much for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
Invite to Your Life Masterclass is happening live in NYC.
Check the Masterclass page on the website or follow the link below to reserve your spot now.
See you there.